So making this video on 15th of April 2026. The hell that was anyway. So the whole point is it's my chair that making noises. It's 6 in the sorry 11 in the morning, 11:13. I couldn't sleep for the whole night. I'll try it, didn't fall asleep. Yesterday I was falling asleep like everywhere, but not like a full sleep, like for 10 to 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Today I didn't fall asleep. Okay, this happened before in Feb. 19, 18, 18, 19, 20, and 25. Like I think so. It was like a start of the Ramzan days, like 18, 19, 20, 21. I didn't fall asleep like for 10 to 15 minutes. Second, third day, I fell asleep for like an hour or two, but not like a sleep, okay? Which is fine once in a while, but not like as a circle. Like it's February, March, and now April 15, and I'm putting falling asleep. Obviously, it's the first day. I don't want to overreach. That's why I'm now putting a date on it. Now, the one thing about me is that I like to know myself, okay? Not just on the surface level knowing myself, like actually knowing myself, like not just what I like, what I don't like, actually what is happening inside my brain or why my brain is doing what it is doing, everything. So it's a very big point for me that I couldn't fall asleep. Even if I had a headache, I had to know why this headache is happening before taking any medicine. Okay, so I can cure it after knowing the reason. So this happened before. Now, obviously, I'm curious, but I'm worried too. But let's just see if I fell asleep now or like anywhere, like for like 8 and or 6 and 8 hours, then that's fine. But if again I fell asleep for like 10 to 15 minutes, like it happened in the fab, then it's concerning. It's really fucking concerning. And then I need to find the cause of it. I don't usually go to the doctors and things because they also treat you like, upper per se. They also just treat you like, oh, take that medicine or take this shit or take that, which I'm not gonna do. So the one common thing between these is, and why I'm writing on this diary, which I have been owning since uh, 2020. It's a reason because it's this diary hold the points about him and I. Okay, why I think it's related to him because the first time when it happened, it was closer to his bus. Sorry, birthdays, and I was really confused and everything. Even though he was blocked and things like that, but we were not on a terms of talking. Actually, we had a talk on. I blocked him on like January 15th or 20th January, but I still didn't fall asleep for 4 days, and I was continuously stalking his social. Right now, I'm not stalking his socials or anything. I'm being more right now. I'm like because it just happened 2 days ago, but still I am more right now. I am more of like okay, this happened. I don't care anymore. But I still couldn't fall asleep. So it's not about me stalking or going back. But there is something related to him because it's always happened when either I blocked him or there's something going on with him, things like that. Okay, I don't know why. Even though my mind and my heart is right now is very sure of that we don't want to even talk about this topic. But one thing you cannot avoid things. Okay, if you think so something is bothering you, talk it through. Find the cause. Find the if you find the cause, it's easy to find a solution, right? So that's why I'm addressing this method on this diary. Otherwise, I surely use something else. But also, it's good if there's something. Let's just find out. Obviously, I cannot find out his part or if it's actually happening to him something or blah blah blah. I hope so. Not nothing happens to anyone, God forbid. But let's just see because it's scary for me to not to fall asleep because I love sleep. Like for me, sleeping is the best thing that happened to me in a whole day. Second thing is listening to the music while walking. So it's the thing I really look forward to. Okay, oh, I'm going to sleep, yeah. But then sleep didn't happen. It's really fucked up my mind. Like, why the fuck I'm not falling asleep? So, and I also love it when you bed rot in that, sleepy point and you just sleep, drift away in the world that you don't even know. So that was crazy. And also one more thing that's connect these two things. It's I always start having dreams about him. Not like crazy shit like he's happening to him something or things like that. Not like love affairs or things, but really like, everyday kind of I usually don't had dreams. Also one more thing. I don't had dreams. If I had them, I usually forget them. Like so you can say I don't have a dream in a whole month, but if I get the one dream in a whole month, I'm gonna forget about it. Unless until it is really a crazy dream, I'm gonna remember it. So I have a dream before these 18, 19 Feb, and even when I was sleeping for hours and sometime I get that dream in that sleep too. Not yesterday on 14th, like today when I woke up, I also had a dream about him. Not like any kind of like he's crazy or no, nothing is like a love affair or shit. It's more about like a um casually dealing with some kind of shit. Like he's into something troubling, or maybe I'm into something troubling, or I'm into something troubling, and I just saw him somewhere going out. So like that. It's never like we are having the. Usually, I'm having some with someone else, and I was like, when I woke up, I was like, why the fuck am I doing that? So yeah, after that kind of a dream, I usually don't fall asleep. I don't know why. Whenever he came in my dream, I don't fall asleep after. Like it's the sign for it. Let us say. So I'm gonna write that down too. one thing about me is also that I do believe in coincidence. I do believe in everything happened for a reason, even if a mild dream, especially for me, because I only remember the things that is really, really mean something. Nothing happened in my dream without a reason. I can give you a latest example. Even nothing happened without of me thinking. Few days ago, I start thinking of having a pigeon or like a not just a pigeon. I was thinking of having a bird that can go with the messages and come back. So I say that that the pigeon is one of the messengers. So I was like, yeah, pigeon is really nice. You know what happened next day to me? The pigeon, I don't know from somewhere, I don't even know from where, it came into my room. And it didn't go, it didn't fly away, even though I left the door open to him to fly away and go back from it didn't go. Obviously I had to give it to someone because he was alone here and I feel bad for it. It was here for like 4 to 6 days, but then I was like, okay, give it to someone. I feel really bad about it too, but I was like, okay, it's a bird, you cannot put it in a room. Even I don't have a cage from here where it can see the sky and everything, so I give it away. But that's how it happened. If something came to my mind, it comes to my reality as soon as possible. Okay, nothing stay in my mind that doesn't come, either a bad thing or a good thing. Okay, so that's one of the point I should be clear. So if something comes in my dream or in my consciousness or things like that, it's something happening background. Okay, I don't know it. You can say I'm delusional or everything, but I see my life, I know how my life happened. So that's also second of the reason or third of the reason. I don't remember the reasons anymore. But yeah, I don't know, maybe there's something happened in his life that I don't know. I cannot ask him that. That sound very stupid. I know, because I also use the logics and everything. And especially when I say that I don't want it to write the story more on the coincidence and everything. I know you say if you don't want to do why you're still talking, because some shit are not easy to forget. This is a crazy level of shit. You see these pages, you see these pages, it's filled with his and I stories since 2020. Okay, so there is a stuff, okay? It's really stuff, and it's really hard to not to think about the things when there's something at the background, something on the background is happening, something in the background is happening. Sorry, I don't know. Calm down. Yes, I'm gonna write a little bit. I know some people might thought that, okay, oh, you are not falling asleep because you don't want it to know because it's connected you with him. I don't give a fuck. I actually really don't want it to be connected to him anymore. I don't even want to write this story in the coincidence believer. I don't believe it. You have to make a proper move to let me see it that okay, this is written for me. Otherwise, I don't talk with it anymore. But in my center of a story, I can talk about it because I cannot just suppress my feeling like I don't have. It's my comfort space. I can talk about myself with anything. I can talk to myself about anything. The fuck is happening to me? You see, because I didn't fall asleep. It's crazy stuff. Why kya pook rahi hu main? I don't even know that. So yeah,